Great rising.
Grand rising.
Peace and love. I'm Amor Tonae.
And I'm Tonae.
And we are live on the Faceted Duality podcast.
And we are. So just to jump right in, you want to talk a little bit about what is Faceted Duality and what kind of encouraged us to start the podcast?
Let's get it.
Okay. So in a nutshell, Faceted Duality is basically us exploring the different contrasting qualities of the same issues, and the facets being everybody's different perspectives. So my personal perspective, Amor's perspective, and then also the perspectives of our guests. We just want to kind of meet on a common ground and see what we have in common and what we can disagree on and still keep it respectful.
Yes. And learn from each other.
Absolutely.
Learn from those dualities and perspectives.
So it's important to keep an open mind because you never know what you're going to find.
Hey, bars. Who are we individually?
We are moguls.
Icons. Legends. No, seriously.
No,
we are that.
We are that. But on a personal level, I am a multi-entrepreneur, a hairstylist by trade. So all things natural hair, locks, braids, twists. I work out of Amor Natural Way here in Braden Salon right here in Detroit. We'll actually link our website in the description. So if you have natural hair or if you want to start embracing your natural hair, definitely check that out. I am a wire wrapping wizard by night. So all things crystals, all things handcrafted jewelry. I'm your girl.
The go-to.
And I'm a Gemini, and I think that's like the at the forefront of my personality. I can't hide it. Like every time somebody asks me what's your sign, it's like, oh, that makes sense.
Very much sense.
So I embrace that and the duality that comes along with my sign.
That's what I love the most about Gemini.
It's
the duality.
Oh,
that's why she's so perfect on Faceted Duality.
Thank you.
Well, I am a business owner, entrepreneur. I have been for about 8 to 9 years now. I am the owner of Amor Natural Way Hair Salon, and I'm a creative being. I'm just truly in flow with all things creative. I create by doing hair. I create music. I'm a songwriter, a writer. I am an actress. I'm tapping back in my dancing bag. went to dance rehearsal yesterday for the play, and I was like, oh, okay, I can still do this. What else am I? I create meals, vegan meals. Beat the Meat is my food business that I do sometimes.
You said beat the what?
Beat the meat.
Oh, okay.
Because I can show you how to beat the meat.
Did you guys know that a plant-based diet, or I guess just having plants and color in your diet actually increases your sexual energy and libido?
It does. My sex drive is super high.
Oh, okay.
However, sexual energy is also creative energy.
Yes, so it can be transmuted.
Yeah, so I transmute it in all the things you see me create and do. So yeah, that's clear.
Makes sense.
And what else? I'm a mother. I have a teenage son who is a published author, Java teen author, author of Jazz Vegan Planet, Children's Health Awareness book. And I'm a travel agent. So if you need a break, a vacation, all that, contact me for that too. And I'm the co-host and co-creator of Faceted Duality podcast.
Yes, indeed. So let's talk a little bit about our intentions on like what we want to bring to the podcast sphere. Is that the word? The podcast realm.
Yeah,
that's the word.
Because it's definitely a realm nowadays. We are looking to bring the healthy conversations that's needed with, I feel like, with everyone, like community, like your everyday person. What I noticed with the podcast, podcast.
If Comcast want to sponsor us, that's cool. But the podcast, the podcast realm, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say about how like all of the platforms I'm seeing it comes up with a lot of combative nature happening and these disagreements and aggressive energy. And also, like, who's being interviewed are more so like people who have an influence or following, more so than talking to your I don't know how to label what not your everyday person, but just everyone, like community unity, versus only people who have a following online to see what they feel about something. So I want to talk to everyone in the community, whether that be a teacher, our clients, business owners, entrepreneurs, creatives from all facets.
We want to give the people a voice, essentially. I noticed that too. There's a lot of what we like to call echo chambers. So there will be people on the podcast, and they all are connected in a way. Like those, let's say they're all friends, they're all in the same age group, they're all Black. You know what I mean? So they're all going to have similar perspectives in a way. Whereas we want to encourage more diversity. So like having older folks, younger folks, people of different sexual orientations, people from different places, because being from the Midwest is a lot different than growing up, in the South. So we just kind of want to showcase that and see how different we are as people, but also how alike we are as well.
Yeah. So. And show that we can have these different dynamics of diversity and still be, and be cool. Like, we don't
peace and respect.
Yeah.
I agree. So I think we can jump into our little icebreaker. Breaking the ice. So we wanted to do a little never have I ever, just to see if there's something that maybe we don't know about each other. So you can kick it off.
Never have I ever. Never have I ever been flued out.
Flued out.
Flued.
I can't say that I have.
Flued out.
Well, you know what? My mom did. Mama
flew her out.
My mom did fly me out. She flew me out all the way to sunny Florida. Paid for the room and board. Paid for all the accommodations. That was dope. So yeah, I guess I have been flued out. But on a romantic level, or like meeting strangers, being off the internet, that's never really been my thing. So I can't say that I've been flown out in that aspect.
I've flown out to go on a little romantical
we catch flights, but
caught flights together from this space to that space. But yeah, so my other never have I ever is never have I ever. What is my other one?
While you're thinking about that, I'm gonna just go ahead and jump in. We can go back and forth. Never have I ever met / dated, because I've met people online just like randomly, like, oh, I follow you. But as far as like intentionally meeting someone online and like linking up on a date or anything like that, I've never done it. Seems kind of risky to me.
Risky.
Stranger danger.
I used to feel like that about online for sure. I used to, like, if a dude came in my inbox, I'd be like, what's the business?
Stranger
like,
danger.
What do you want? Like, I don't like. But I have a perspective shift now.
Okay.
Because I've started realizing, like, when dudes like try to holler at me, like just in general in person, like anywhere I go, I don't know nothing at all. Like I don't have no like canvas of who they are or what. It's just that moment too. What they say. Yeah. So they're strangers too. And I realized, like, I actually know a little more about a dude that's sliding in my inbox than this random guy I met at this event. And I have to get to know him or ask his social media. Right. We got to get to know either one. But what I do like about meeting someone online and have become more open to is that, I can do some little research. I can see like what he's talking about, what he do, what his mind.
That's an interesting perspective. I think we should delve into the online dating conversation a little bit more.
Yeah.
On a future date. Okay. Did you think of what your other thing was? Never
have I ever eaten a seafood boil bag.
Oh shit! Really? I'm so sorry.
I never really had seafood other than shrimp and some fish, but I never had like crab legs and stuff.
Seafood boils, that's kind of like a new thing. I definitely indulge. I got some crab legs in my freezer right now that I was thinking about making.
You was thinking about?
Yeah, no, I was looking at them yesterday. So yeah, I eat seafood boils. So you got me beat on that one. I enjoy them.
So does that mean I won the game, or is it not a game?
What was the prize?
Finding out some. Well, I don't know. Never won no prize.
The prize should be a seafood boil. You should get you one. I know. Vegan shrimp.
I can make a vegan
Vegan
seafood
fish.
boil for sure. Vegan. We only have vegan fried fish.
You can't not fry it.
I haven't.
I've seen this lady. She made like a vegan salmon.
Yes, you're right. I've seen that.
The
pasta.
The nori on the top. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I do want to make a vegan salmon, vegan shrimp pasta. That's gonna be fire.
Vegan seafood boils coming soon. So
how did we meet and get to this point to do a podcast together? We met I was doing a play and she was there supporting the play, and then we connected and kept in touch through social media more so from that point. And she ended up being being asked to be a part of my photo shoot for More Natural Way.
My model bag a little bit.
She came and brought the heat. Okay.
And we should have put them photos on the flyer.
Absolutely not.
Why not? It was like 6 years ago. No, for sure.
We have to show y'all those somewhere.
We're not gonna show y'all them. Y'all can find them on Facebook. Maybe like down.
Right, you got to reach. It's been about 5-6 years.
Yes, lead them where they
ending came.
But yeah, I mean, ever since then we've been kind of following one another. And I would say probably in the last 3 years, maybe 2 to 3 years, we just have started spending more time together, connecting, business-wise, creative-wise, our spiritual sister group, sister circle, stuff like that. And then most recently, me coming to the salon, I think has really
expanded our
friendship. Yeah, because we be together. We work a lot. We be together all the time, and we just vibe, and it works.
It's that Leo Gemini vibe.
Yes, it's a great duo.
Air and fire.
Absolutely.
What should our audience look out for from us? And what
a bunch of stuff. I'll just say this: the episode that we're filming next is on manifestation. That's something you definitely want to tune in on. If you have been hearing like this buzzword all the time, like what is manifestation? Like what does it look like? We're gonna kind of go into what it is, what it isn't, because there's a lot of misconceptions. Like anything that becomes a trend, it kind of gets diluted.
For sure.
And we just kind of want to delve in on that a little bit. We plan on having a lot of guests, a lot of diversity, like we talked about earlier. We plan on doing in-person things around the city. So if you are local in Detroit, definitely be on the lookout for those events.
I'm looking forward to that. The in-street promotions when we do that and connect to the community.
Yes. Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground. Boots are made for women. Yeah. So what else to look out from us? Yeah. Dopeness. I think we got a lot of dope intentions, great energy, fun events planned. Yeah.
And we got have already started accepting guests. So that's something. If you would like to be a guest, if you feel like you have something to talk about, or just want to share your perspective, if you have a business, definitely check out the link that's gonna be around here somewhere, so that y'all can tap in with that. I kind of lost my train of thought. I was going somewhere with that.
So you can come be a guest. Click that link.
Yes. Damn, what was I about to say?
Down below. What's the perks of the Patreon subscription?
So Patreon is going to be a little more uncut.
X-rated and it's like, no.
You talking about your OnlyFans?
I was gonna start an OnlyFans though.
You should,
but not on like that type of thing. But like cooking classes and like exclusive Amor Tonae content. Me performing. And
one of my favorite ex strippers. She does that. Yeah. She do it.
One of your favorite ex strippers. Yeah. She was a stripper.
Yeah, she was a stripper. Now she do OnlyFans and she cook like she got this
with her stripper outfit on.
This little apron. Not even she got this little apron that she put on. And all I'm gonna say, she get a lot of views. She make a lot of money.
I'm gonna definitely have some type of subscription to tap into how to beat the meat.
Yes, indeed.
Coming soon.
But Patreon is just gonna be a little more exclusivity, a little more intimate. Like we're gonna be more hands-on and engaging on Patreon. Unreleased episodes, so things that you can't necessarily see on the other platforms.
Special guests.
Yeah, special guests. giveaways, because we are going to have merch as well. And yeah, it's just we're working on building a community as far as Patreon. So I'm looking forward to that. Is there any specific qualities that you think we're looking for in our guests? Besides just being open minded. That's I would sum it up as that. Like we're open.
Transparency.
Don't be weird.
Just being authentic. Yeah, I like weird. Don't be a weirdo.
No, don't be. I mean, tone is important. Y'all know how I said weird. Don't be weird.
Don't be a weirdo.
Yeah, be weird, but don't be weird.
Yeah, because but just open minded, like we said, transparent and emotionally intelligent to have these conversations and not get get roused up if you get a little triggered.
It's okay to be triggered.
Take a step away,
for sure.
Take a breather, no pressure. We definitely honor processing things and stepping away.
Agreed.
Promo opportunities for merch, artwork, and music.
So if you have something that fits into that realm, if you're an artist, if you have merch, if you have something that you make, definitely connect with us. If you want to reach out on Facebook or email is probably the best, just so it's cohesive communication, so that we can put you on the big screen. We would love to promote some local businesses, or if you're not local, just if you have something that you're working towards. Yeah. We would love to support that.
Yeah, we want to rock your fashion line and promote it for you and wear it on our show.
Yes, indeed. And get in while it's still free.
Okay. And how to tune in with us? You guys can tap in with us everywhere.
Yes,
literally all the places. See our faces.
Yes.
And you can reach us via email at faceted.duality@gmail.com, or you can hit us up on all our social media platforms, which is Faceted Duality everywhere, on Facebook, on Instagram, all that good stuff.
You want to touch a little bit on what it takes, or like what it took for us to get to this point? It's been about maybe 6 weeks since we decided like that we're about to do this.
Do this thing.
And it's been a learning experience already, just as far as getting everything together, planning, trying to balance schedules. This is definitely new for me because I live an independent life, so I'm not used to having to, I guess, coordinate with people. All the business that I've done up until this point is pretty much, I'm my own boss. Don't have a partner or anything like that, so we have been having to coordinate our schedules, and we've been doing a good job of it.
I think we have too.
And
coordinate we have different perspectives, with
different
stuff.
Personalities, and
she'd be like, "I don't want to do that. That's corny." And I'm like, "I think that would be cool."
I'm very laid back, and Amor is she's a superstar. Like, aww. I feel like I'm like the.
Gratitude.
I'm trying to think who I would compare myself to, like celebrity wise. But the one like you never see, kind of out the way.
Yeah.
Shades on.
For sure.
Just out the way. But I am enjoying, the duality of it.
Me too.
Like we balance each other out.
I like that. I'm glad to hear you enjoying it. But yeah, when it comes to putting together the podcast, I think it has been in alignment. That's the way that I describe it. Like everything's been flowing, with ease for them. Pretty much. We allocated a weekly commitment schedule. We give each other what you do, what I do, what I'm best at, what you're best at, and we just make it happen.
We haven't missed not one meeting. We 4 weeks strong.
Heck yeah.
Shit. We meeting on our off day today. Well, we gotta go to the shop, but
yeah,
we meeting.
This wasn't really a scheduled day, but we made it work.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have invested a lot just as far as time and effort, from promo to marketing materials to research. I didn't research my ass off on these cameras and these mics. I would love some feedback on the video quality as well as the audio quality.
Yes, that's dope to ask.
Yeah, for sure. Or if y'all have any tips, we're open to it. Just a learning experience. This is way outside of my realm of expertise.
Mine too. Like I'm cool with being me.
And I'm cool recording
being on camera. But when it comes to ask anybody close to me, when it comes to technicalities in computers or putting something together, that has directions, I'd be like, what? Like my brain just don't work like that.
Yeah. Do you think your lack of iPhone knowledge has anything to do with the fact that didn't you have an Android for a long time?
Wow.
No, I mean I'm serious.
I did.
Okay,
I
think,
actually,
and that's why I give you grace because I'm like this shit that we done had for 10 years on these iPhones.
I literally just started having an iPhone maybe a year or so ago. Yeah, so yeah,
It's pretty dope, ain't it?
It's cool. I feel like it's what I was trying to avoid by not getting it. As far as like, it's like these rulings with iPhone, like, well, only iPhone can do that. So they like, I ain't like, I don't know. But it's cool.
It's like a what do you call it? Like a society of iPhone users. I didn't want to say cult, but it's like it is.
Because literally, when I first got my iPhone, when I tell you, when they was texting me on the new phone, and they realized, I guess, whatever color changes, everybody was like, "Oh, you
Team
iPhone?"
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think for me, my iPhone has made just the seamlessness, like because I have all Apple products, so it makes your life very easy. And like it's how we share stuff. I like to share albums and stuff like that amongst different iPhone users. Like
now, I did know with business it would have been a better thing, and that was my main and only reason, really, too. That for business reasons, and because my son wanted one so bad, and I got him one. And I was like, well, how am I gonna get my kid an iPhone for his 13th birthday?
He'll be like, Ma, how you do this?
And I don't have one, so I got one. Happy New Year!
It is. We day 2. We 2 days in.
2 days in the new spring
and like
equinox.
Immediately the weather shifted. It's been like 50 degrees here. And that don't sound like a lot, but shit, when it's been 30 degrees and snowing and everything, I'm really enjoying the weather. Although today is like an overcast day. It's still nice. I feel good. I had to take my coat off, unzip it,
And an energy shift too.
Yes.
Like it feels very forward motion, new beginnings.
Yes.
I can feel the new moon energy a lot in alignment with the spring equinox energy. So this is the time actually that I say Happy New Year. I don't ever say it when we go into the traditional New Year calendar. I do say the year it is. Like I'll say like happy when we went into 2023. I said Happy 2023, but I don't say Happy New Year until we get in this space.
Right.
Yeah, when the energy is new and the everything has the opportunity to start growing and flourishing.
It's from where we are, because we have all 4 seasons. Like I get it, because it make like everything is new really in the spring. In the winter, usually it's a death. Everything is dying. The trees looking all sad. It's snowing around. It's cold as hell. The fruits and vegetables is not growing.
Nothing new.
But it's like if you live somewhere in a warmer climate, it's like, well, is it always just spring? Like I want to experience that. That's something I would like to experience.
I want to be a snow bunny. I mean a snowbird. I mean what?
What?
When we don't live here in the winter.
Yes.
Snowbird is what they call that, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think that's what they call it.
I thought snow bunny was like a white girl.
I said snow bunny wrong. That wasn't what it was. Snow bunny is definitely a Caucasian woman.
Okay.
So who is considered like hot.
So spring is upon us. What are you looking forward to personally for the next couple months?
I'm looking forward for continuous warm weather as we flow into summer, which is my season of Leo season, my solar return. But for spring in itself, I'm looking forward to the podcast growing and flourishing, our guests that we have. I'm looking forward to my EP releasing this May on 5/5. I'm having a grand old Amor Tonae experience where it's going to be a live listening party with my live band, and we're going to have vegan food. It's going to be a whole vibe. It's on a full moon, so it'll also be like a release ceremony, a sound bath meditation, a whole thing. So it's not going to be your traditional listening party where we just playing my songs and just listening and walking around drinking. So I'm looking forward to experiencing that. And what else am I looking forward to this spring?
I'm looking forward to just going back outside. I have been in work mode. And I'm obviously gonna be working during the spring too, but in in the spring, it creates more opportunities to like
Been
be
there.
outside even in between work. You know what I mean? So I'm about to go to the park for an hour and a half. Or
how I miss that. Nature.
I'm about to go down to Eastern Market, you know what I mean, real quick before I go to the shop. You know, just stuff like that, being able to move around a little bit more. I don't like driving when the weather's fucked up.
Me neither.
Snow,
I stay
rain.
I don't be social in the wintertime for real. I'm within myself and in solitude. So I can't believe I missed that part. Like being in nature and grounding. Like I miss putting my feet in the grass and going by the water. Looking forward to all of that for sure.
So yeah, and all the pretty flowers. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. There's so much with spring. I like to eat outside.
Yes.
Go to the rooftops, patios. Yes. Just summer me, please.
Yes. Yes. Oh I guess I'm looking forward to my birthday. My birthday is technically in the spring.
Yeah.
The June baby.
We're going skydiving, right? Skinny dipping.
Maybe.
To the naked beach.
Do it at the same time.
All day.
Both at the same time. Imagine you skydiving, or because you have somebody on your back usually. You skydiving, you just start taking your clothes off. How you think
Why would we do that?
That's what we just said. Skinny dipping.
Oh, like combining the two.
Yes.
Interesting.
Let it all hang out.
That would hurt.
Why would it hurt?
Because the air would be like the pressure.
The titties would be flopping out. Yeah,
depending on the tatas, they might just
hit a nigga in the face.
Hit the person on the back.
Okay, we're not doing that.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the spring. I think we both have a lot of things planned, just business wise, things that we're working towards personally. Just seeing things come to fruition. This is usually the time when that happens the most.
It is. Ashe.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
I think we pretty much covered what we wanted to cover in our little introductory period. Is there anything else that you want to add before we say peace?
Yes. Support us so we can support you. So make sure you like, subscribe, share, tell people about us, fill out the form, come be a guest. Because we're not just doing this to be seen just for us. We're looking to create space for you too. So let's reciprocate that energy and make Faceted Duality, a known thing.
Yes. And make sure you tune in for our first, our second episode is going to be on manifestation.
Is it real? Testimonies you have. We're going to dig deep into the duality of it and layers of manifestation.
And that's every Thursday at 7. Did I get that right? Shit. Okay. Yeah. Thursdays at 7. We will see y'all there. And peace.
Elevate, levitate. We gon' elevate, meditate. Ooh, elevate, levitate. We